He ran back into the smoke one last time, knowing he might never come out again. This is the story of a man who didn't just wear a uniform. He wore courage on his heart, a soldier who saved everyone, except himself. Scene 1, 045 to 30. The calm before the storm in 1944. Deep in the French countryside, a small U.S. unit was trapped behind enemy lines. Their radios were dead. Supplies were running out, and among them was a young medic, Private Thomas Bennett. Just 24 years old, Thomas wasn't holding a rifle. He carried bandages, morphine, and a small notebook where he wrote prayers for every soldier he treated. His friends said he smiled even when bombs fell nearby, a quiet strength that gave others hope. Scene 2, $3 to 6, where the attack begins. That night, German artillery thundered through the valley, the air filled with screams and fire. Thomas could have taken cover, but he didn't. Every time he heard someone cry out, he ran through bullets, through flames. He dragged the wounded back to safety, one after another. A witness later said, "I don't know how he was still standing. He just kept going." Scene 3, 16 to 9. The final run by dawn. Only a few soldiers were left alive. Thomas had saved nearly everyone, except one voice kept echoing from the open field. A young private was crying out for help. Lying just a few feet from enemy fire, Thomas looked at his commander. He didn't wait for orders, he just whispered, "I have to go." He ran out again. Bullets tore through the ground around him. He reached the wounded soldier, covered his body and told him, "You'll be okay. You're going home." Moments later, an explosion shook the ground. When the smoke cleared, Thomas was gone. He had used his own body to shield the other soldier. Scene 4, 9 to 13. The letter home. Weeks later, when the surviving soldiers returned, they found a letter in Thomas's bag. It wasn't addressed to anyone specific, just to whoever finds this. It said, "If I don't make it home, tell my mother I wasn't scared. Tell her I tried to do what was right, because a man's life means nothing if he can't save another." That letter became part of the National W. Puy Museum archives, a real piece of one man's bravery that continues to speak even today. Scene 5, $13 to Zevington, Legacy of a Hero. Private Bennett was posthumously awarded the Medal of Honor. The man he saved went on to live a full life, raise a family, and name his first son after Thomas. In every war, there are soldiers who fight for victory, but men like Thomas fight for humanity. He didn't survive the war, but he won something greater, the hearts of those who came after him. Ending 17 to 20 stands emotional outro. If you ever visit the War Memorial in West Virginia, you'll see his name carved in stone, and every year, someone leaves a single white rose beside it. No one knows who, maybe a friend, maybe the man he saved. Because some heroes don't come home. But their stories never die.